Okay, so I'm back with a brand new movie review. Today I'm going to be reviewing Without Remorse, which is starring on Amazon Prime. So if you have Prime, this movie is free to watch and stars Michael B. Jordan in kind of a revenge storyline. Uh, this movie is a very mixed bag for me. I was excited to see it. I do like Michael B. Jordan. He is all of a sudden popping up just about everywhere. And I remember the first time I saw him was on The Wire, that was on TV many years ago. And it's interesting to see him grow up and become, this big star. He's done a great job, but I didn't really like his performance in this film. He never changed his emotions at all. Even after some terrible events occur in the film, he's still the same person as he is from the opening shot. There was no evolution for the character in this film, and he kind of grunts a lot in the movie. It He basically played the same thing throughout, and that really did bother me. I found it to be kind of boring in that regard. And he's a great actor. They should have given him more to do. He's competent in the role, but there's nothing special about it. I think in every other film that he's ever been in, he had more to do than what he does in this film. This film was also a mixed bag with the lighting and the way it was filmed. I noticed some scenes to be very grainy and shot in a certain way, and then others are super clean, like it's in a video game. And I found that very off putting. In fact, there was a siege towards the last third of the film in this building, and the way the lighting was, it looked like it was out of a video game, not something out of real life or what people would actually see if they were in the position that him and his team were in. So it was disjointed in that. And also some of the fighting in that scene was also very grainy for some of the fighting that did go on. So it was all over the place with the look. And I noticed this very clean look throughout the film, kind of like what they did with that scene on that street with the building and the surrounding buildings and these people come in. It it just did not have an authentic feel. It's like they were unsuccessful in bringing any heavy weight to the actual film and what was happening on the screen. The only time I felt any type of emotion was at the beginning with what happens. Now, we've seen this exact same story before in other movies where they were a lot more competent in what they were doing. One of my favorite films, it's one of my guilty pleasures from the 90s, was Hard to Kill. Might have even been late 80s. I can't remember exactly. But anywhere in that range, that movie was much better in the revenge category and I thought was more interesting than this film. In the end, this film left me kind of scratching my head at the missed opportunity. They may make a franchise out of this, and I would be happy to see another film, but I hope it is directed by somebody different and that it has more of a traditional film feel to it and not this artificial look. I just wish there could have been a more emotion. It just lacked the emotion and the impact that it should. So in the end, I didn't hate the movie, but I certainly didn't love it. I would have to give this a 2.5 out of 5 stars. So I would tell everybody going in, form your own opinion about the film. I read a lot about this film before I watched it. I read a lot of reviews, no spoilers, so I didn't know what the movie was about. But a lot of people were praising his performance and calling this an amazing film, while others said it kind of lacked in a lot of areas. And I do have to agree with those that say it did lack. It's not a terrible film, but if you've got nothing else to do and you want something to watch, go ahead and watch it. But I would go in not expecting a whole lot. It looks good, has an artificial look to it, but in the end, there's no real weight to what happens. And one thing I was really disappointed to find was that Taylor Sheridan, one of these guys that I absolutely love as a writer and a director who's done Hell or High Water, Sicario, um, Wind River, and is working on Yellowstone, was one of the writers on this film and helped write the screenplay. And that really, first time I've seen him do something that was somewhat of a miss because all of these other things are incredible films. He's also going to be working on a movie coming up, Those Who Wish Me Dead with Angelina Jolie, which comes out later this month. And I will be doing a review on that the day it comes out. I was on vacation when this came out, so I haven't had a chance to get to the review. Finally had a chance to watch it, and I wanted to get my review up. Let me know what you guys thought. If you saw the film, please let me know what you guys thought about the film and leave your comments below. And if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel, hit that like button, hit that notification bell, and you will be notified as movie theaters start opening up and we get a lot of new films coming into theaters. We have A Quiet Place 2 coming out at the end of this month, and we've got Those Who Wish Me Dead. There's going to be some pretty good reviews coming up for the end of this month. So stay tuned, and we'll see you guys on the next video.